All right, today we're looking at Tomart's Action Figure Digest. Now, there were 3 magazines I used to subscribe to at the local comic book shop. One of them was Tomart's Action Figure Digest. The other one was Lee's Action Figure Monthly or something. And then Toy Fair became the popular one. But yeah, you had to get 3 magazines or 3 comic books in order to subscribe. And that was the 3 I subscribed to back then. So I used to, this was back in the day before the internet and before iPads and iPhones. So it wasn't really before internet. I don't think. This is December of some year that we don't know because it doesn't say on the front cover. But this was before you can take your phone with you to go shopping and look for things. And so, I don't know, you know, we didn't have things to entertain us when we had to ride the buses or whatever, public transportation. So we had magazines. Nowadays, people just sit on their phones and never talk to people around them, which is kind of sad. Yeah. Anyway, so in this magazine, we see how far figures have gone since. I'll put the year in the actual, you know, title of the thing I'm putting up. And it's not important right now. I do remember having figures from this era. I hated the T-crotches, and these things broke all the time. The DC, they kept using clear plastic and they painted over it. And I was like, that's stupid. I don't know what they're doing. I actually have this figure. I still have it. It's a P-Brain, I think. And it's just cool looking. I think it just looks really cool. And I loved, I want to say Kubricks, but they're not Kubricks. They're like little Lego figures. And yes, there's a plane overhead, spoiling my time here. And it's getting a little cloudy, but it's fine. So don't worry about me, I'm fine. I don't like scary stuff. And that's not my thing. But I'm sure a lot of people will. And by the way, I know this is toys, but it's for adults, no kids. This stuff will give you nightmares. Especially this stuff is scary. And I actually had a lot of these because I like this over here, not this. I had one of these, I think, like that one, like pointing off screen, I think. These were I had this guy. These were kind of cool. I didn't know much about them. I just thought they were on clearance and I got some. Teen Titans. I'm pretty sure I had that figured. Speedy, the basic 3 right there. And I still have a BC Boy. But yeah, they were okay. They're pretty cool. The cartoon was pretty good. I do like dragons. I think dragons look cool. So I do have some dragons. I had one of these. And I never took it out of the package. I think I had to sell it when I came down here because I just don't have any room down here. This is not my thing at all. Yeah, I used to like wrestlers okay for some reason. I guess just because you have more action figures in your collection, which I really don't need a lot. Now we got to the Mego story. Now, I know that I'm a big fan of Plaid Stallion, which he's got a different name for his channel now, but he probably has this already, but hopefully he will see this. Now at the stores right now, these are the 3 you can get. There's supposed to be an Aquaman coming, and I'm looking forward to it. I already have an Aquaman. I'm just looking forward to seeing it in the stores again. And I didn't buy any of these 3 at my Walmart because I already have all of them. I have these 2 from that figures company or whatever. I think Superman, I got in 2 different versions of him. I got the Super Friends version, which is more cartoony, I guess. So, good information here. Lots of information. This is, again, back before we had all this stuff just out there on the internet. I had this figure when I was a kid. Definitely loved him. It's so weird. I had this, my mom had this shampoo that had a pink ball for the lid, or the cap, the screw-on cap, and whenever she got rid of it, I put the ball on his head for some weird reason, made him Cue-Ball Man or something. I always wanted Falcon. Okay, so Green Air is supposed to be coming out soon. That's probably the first purchase I'll be making Amigo if I have money. So I'm not wealthy right now. I never really liked the Hulk that much. I mean, I know he was popular, I just didn't care for him that much when I was a kid. I had Lizard, but the ironic thing is, mine came with a broken leg because I got him from a flea market. And why I say it's ironic is the whole reason Lizard is he was a doctor trying to find a cure for him missing an appendage, his arm, not his leg. But mine came with a broken leg, which he should have grown back. Anyway, I guess some kid thought, hey, let's see if you grow it back. Oh, darn it, let's sell it. I didn't have any of these other figures that I can think of. I remember playing with him because I was like, he's like my Cowardly Lion. I had the Wizard of Oz figures. I had Catwoman. When I got Catwoman, my dad got mad. A woman figure. Yep. But it was just one of many. The first of many. Catwoman, I think, was my first female figure I ever bought. That was a doll. And then Batgirl, I definitely remember getting her in 2nd grade. So I got made fun of at school for taking her to school on playtime. I was like, what's wrong with that Batgirl? She's a girl. I'm like going, so what if she's a girl? I mean, Batman needs somebody to help out with it. I mean, it's a Batgirl. Yeah, it's strange. I didn't get that Wonder Woman because I got the 12-inch one when I was a kid. So I didn't like the way she looked at me. She looked like Wonder Girl instead of Wonder Woman. If I ever did get her when I was a kid, I'd probably made her into Wonder Girl. And you're thinking, doesn't Donna Troy wear different the Wonder Girl in the TV series? She's basically Junior Wonder Woman. Now, I would have definitely wanted one of those when I was a kid. Now, I do remember Valor versus Venom. I liked this series a lot. I think that's when they first started going back to making G.I. Joe a real American heroes. I had quite a few of those back in the day. I still have a lot of them because they're just great figures. There's one in particular. He's like a desert scorpion guy or something. He's still amazing in my opinion. He's one of the ones when I went through and I had to get rid of doubles and I just didn't have room. Again, when I moved down here, I got rid of a lot of stuff, includes doubles. And unfortunately, my Muppets all got the axe. I had a bunch of the Muppets. I had Pigs in Space playset. I sold it. I sold it and all my Pigs in Space figures. Just don't have room for it. There it is. I had every one of these figures from the Pigs in Space. I just do not have room. You gotta pick and choose what you keep. I'd rather live in a small house at the beach than a big house in a city. Or in a city side. I remember I used to like these figures a lot when I was a kid. I remember somebody had them. It wasn't me though, but I definitely remember playing with them. So, Star Wars figures. Yep. And how we're getting to the ads, and the ads are pretty much just boring, black and white mostly. And it's just a way for them to keep making the price of the magazine not so expensive, which I'm okay with that. And then they can sell back issues. And your final look at Selects and Unleashed Star Wars. Those are basically just statues. And then this. It's like, cute robot. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think below.